contest is scheduled for one fall. Accompanied by JTG. On the way to the ring, from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 260 pounds, Triple H.
It's all about control, and if you can take it, it's all about your debt, and if you can pay it, it's all about pay. And who's gonna make it? I am the game, you don't wanna play me. I am control, no way you can shake me. I am heavy debt, no way you can pay me. I am the pain, and I know you can't take me. Look over your shoulder, ready to run like a Cleveland bench from a smoking gun. I am the game, and I make the rules. So move on out, you can die like a fool. Try to figure out what my move's gonna be. Come on over, sucker, why don't you ask me? Don't you forget there's a price you can pay. Cause I am the game and I want to play. It's all about control, and if you can take it, it's all about your debt, and if you can pay it, it's all about the pain. Who's gonna make it? I am the game, you don't wanna play me.
You think you know me?
And the opponent, accompanied by the great Khali, the World Heavyweight Champion, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing 241 pounds, Edge.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a sold-out show here in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
And you couldn't fit another fan in here with a crowbar. It's cheeseheads as far as the eye can see.
It sure is. Green Bay knows that they're about to see the greatest superstars in all of sports entertainment. I can't wait to get started.
These superstars give everything they've got when they're in a match like this, but you can show off for the crowd if you want, but all that does is let your opponent rest up.
Actually, I think it's a great display of confidence on the part of this great superstar.
He dodged that bullet. He likes fighting dirty, and it's easy to see why. He's really good at it.
He certainly is, and I hope he's proud of himself. Personally, I find it disgusting.
Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, and he's feeding off that energy right now.
Man, this one's turned into a fight, pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. but I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it took me by surprise, and that doesn't happen often.
That's an understatement. You've been in hundreds of matches in your career. We've both called hundreds more. We usually have a pretty good idea of what to expect, but not this time.
I guess it just goes to show you anything can happen here in the WWE. Edge is so quick and so deadly, you can't take your eyes off of him for a second.
And that's doubly true if you're the referee. I don't think Edge has ever met a rule he wouldn't break.
No shame in that. If you don't get caught, it's not cheating. These superstars have been giving it everything they've got all night.
They sure have. And that's where the superb conditioning of the WWE superstars comes into play.
Yeah, you're not going to win a match if you're blown up 2 minutes into it.
You can say that again. I've seen matches won and lost. Talk about adding insult to injury. And these fans love it.
Yeah, but you got to worry more about the injury and less about the insult till the match is over. Oh, man, these fans know what's coming next.
Pedigree! Pedigree! That's gotta be it!
There it is, blood in the water. The end is near.
How can you sound so excited? These are human beings in the ring, for God's sake.
Correction, these are WWE superstars, and sometimes this is what it takes to win.
Nice reversal. I think we might be looking.
He's going for the cover.
1, 2.
And here's a little something for the fans. That's why they love it.
Nice one. I always thought there were too many rules in this business anyway.
Well, I personally was looking forward to a clean, competitive matchup.
I've been looking forward to this match all night.
So have I. It's certainly been one of the most anticipated matchups in recent weeks.
And usually when you got that kind of hype, it's tough to live up to expectation, but these superstars aren't having any trouble doing that.
They sure aren't. And that's an impressive...
Uh-oh, look out. He's going for it.
And there it is, the pedigree!
He's 3 seconds away from victory.
2, 3.
Talk about...
Here's your winner and the new World Heavyweight Champion, Triple H.
It's all about the game and how you play it. All about control, and if you can take it, all about your debt, and if you can pay it, it's all about pay. Who's gonna make it? I am the game. You don't wanna play me. I am control. No way you can shake me. I am heavy debt. No way you can pay me. I am the pain, and I know you can't take me. Look over your shoulder, ready to run like a Cleveland bench from a smoking gun. I am the game, and I make the rules. So move on out, you can die like a fool. Try to figure out what my move's gonna be. Come on over, circle, why don't you ask me? Don't you forget there's a price you can pay. 'Cause I am the game and I want to play. Time to play the game.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from India, standing over 7 feet tall, weighing 420 pounds, the Great Khali.
You're going down, down, down. Just come and smooth. Watch me.
And the opponent from Detroit, Michigan, weighing 265 pounds, the alpha male, Marcus Corvan.
But you just don't lose. I wanna be, I will never be anything but born to lose. And even worse, there's more bad news. You're going down.
The spotlight is on ECW tonight as we stop in Memphis, Tennessee, the home of Elvis Presley and WWE Hall of Famer Jerry the King Lawler.
I think you and I could take them on also, providing you just sit in the corner and look silly and stay out of trouble.
Thank you very much. How about we leave it to the ECW roster to give the fans their money's worth?
He dodged that bullet.
What a night of action, and I have a feeling the best is still yet to come.
I'm digging it too. And you know what? What will make this thing much better is if you maybe just kind of like pipe down a little bit so I can pay more attention to this great match.
We're here to provide commentary. Talking's kind of our job.
Then maybe I'll have to break out my mute button, also known as my fist.
How do you approach a match? Oh no, here comes that giant chop of his.
That's a move that'll knock you right out cold if you look. Oh man, these fans are fired up.
There's the pin. Get his opponent kick out.
Hey, you ever thought about becoming a wrestler? Or what they call in this company an in-ring competitor.
Considering the fact that I'm afraid of my wife, I haven't really thought about it that much.
I don't know, man. You'd be tough to catch in that ring. Kind of like a greased-up shaved cat with mayonnaise on its face.
There's the cover. Can he do it? I'd say this matchup has lived up to expectations so far. What do you think, partner?
Yeah, it's off the chain for sure. I'll tell you that right now. I can't wait to see how it ends.
Great reversal. He's got this crowd solidly behind him, and now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
I say you pay more attention to whoever you're squaring off with and leave the fans alone until the match is won.
Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You really got to watch out for your opponent when they're getting fired up like this.
I was talking to one of these superstars before the show, and they let me in on a little secret strategy we're planning for tonight.
And that strategy was?
If I told you, it wouldn't be a secret now, would it? Jeez. No wonder why nobody trusts you.
I love hearing the crowd come alive, even when I don't exactly agree with what they're saying.
Me too. And I, for one, do agree with what they're saying. I think it's time to bring out the heavy firepower.
These superstars got it in them to cause a lot of damage, believe me. We got a pinfall attempt right here. 2.
How impressive is Marcus Corva?
He's the alpha male, and he's on top of the food chain. And we share a nickname, right?
Looks like they've come in here and stepped up their game.
You know, instead of showboating to the fans, maybe you should really keep your head to this match.
Well, I detect he may get the 3 count right here.
2.
Look at the fire in the eyes of the great Khali. He's here to make an impact.
Yeah, well, that's not hard to do when you're a 7-foot monster.
Look at this power. He's lifted his opponent right off the mat by the throat.
And that two-handed chokeslam is nothing to sneeze at.
He wasted no time in going for that pin.
2, 3.
And when you're facing
Here is your winner, the Great Khali.
On the way to the ring, weighing 326 pounds, Kane. On the way to the ring, from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 350 pounds, Umaga.
A big New England welcome from Portland, Maine. This is good old JR Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
I've never seen a crowd so fired up, JR. They can't wait to get started, and neither can I.
That makes two of us, King. I don't think Portland's going to know what hit it after tonight.
If any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter how beat up you are, you can't ever let your opponent know.
Wow, he wasn't too gentle about throwing him out. I know that Lashley's a big, strong guy, but there's a lot of big, strong guys out there. What makes him so special?
How about the fact that he's a three-time National Wrestling Champion, or the fact that he's a four-time Wrestling All-American, or...
Okay, so he's got some amateur wrestling credentials. Big deal. This isn't the minor leagues, JR. This is the WWE.
There aren't many superstars as diversely talented as John Cena. He's as good in the ring as he is on the microphone, and that's saying something.
I won't argue with you about Cena's mic skills. He sure can't talk a good game. But when it comes right down to it, I don't think he can back it up.
King, you're as crazy as a pet coon. Did you happen to notice how many times Cena...
Talk about adding insult to injury, tossed out of the ring and the match.
This is raw action at its finest. These fans love confidence in their superstar. And that's just what they're seeing from him here tonight.
Well, he can do this until the cows come home, but that's not going to win him the match.
Primetime's big man Shag is looking to lift a victory right out of the pocket of his opponent here.
By the way, have you checked your wallet and watch lately?
I just did, as a matter of fact. A reversal. Can he capitalize on it?
Can you believe we actually get paid? I don't believe it! He's been eliminated!
That went nowhere.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's gonna go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is... He's been removed from the ring and from contention in this match. That's it. The match is over for that particular superstar.
I'm so disgusted with Batista, JR. He could have stayed with Triple H and Ric Flair in Evolution.
And there's a little something for the crowd. The best superstars never ignore their fate.
The best superstars also finish off their opponents instead of giving them time to recover. Boy, the Nature Boy doesn't let anything stand in his way, including the rules.
Well, when you get into the ring against a man who calls himself the dirtiest player in the game, you should know what you're getting into.
He turned the tables on his opponent with that one. Lashley's got all the size and strength anyone could ask for, but I don't know if that's going to be enough to get him the win here tonight.
That's your opinion, King. But if Lashley's career thus far has been any indication, I'd say he's got an excellent chance of victory in this match.
It's crime time. GTG's always giving shout-outs to his friend. Have you ever given a shout-out?
Well, you know, once I dropped a bowling ball to my foot, and I screamed like a pig under a gate. That's about as close as I've ever come to a shout-out. Boy, Booker T will tell you how great he is until your daggum ears fall. And there's the elimination.
The word giant. That's it. He's out of the ring, and that means he's out of the match, too. He took a ride over the top rope, down to the floor, and out of this match.
These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed.
Looks like his hopes of winning this one have been shattered, JR. Oh! I don't get it, JR. Whenever most superstars cheat, you're all over them. But whenever Flair does it, you turn a blind eye.
Hey, I'm not oblivious to the Nature Boy's casual relationship with the rules. But it's a little late in the game to hope that this leopard's going to change his spots. What a reversal. This match is going to continue until someone's completely debilitated. And considering the resiliency of these superstars, that's not going to be easy.
That's for sure. No one in this match is going down without a fight.
And I wouldn't expect any less from them, King.
He's going for it.
And he got it. That neckbreaker has made short work of many an opponent.
Uh-oh. Come on. You got to stop this guy before he really gets going.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. He's built up too much momentum. He just got tossed out rather unceremoniously, in my opinion.
You are going to stop me.
You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... No. Go ahead and say it, JR.
All right, I will. I think this was just a short climb, but a potentially long fall.
No one said so. Over the top rope and down to the floor. That's an elimination.
And it's been reversed.
Watch out! He reversed it!
Look out! He's setting up his opponent.
There it is! The RKO! Man, it's as fast as it is deadly.
I tell you, King, I've got no earthly idea how these superstars can maintain this intensity week after week after week. That's one fewer superstar in this match. He countered that and made it look easy.
I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here.
There he goes! He's out of the match!
Well, there's one less superstar in this match now.
A lot of blood, sweat, and tears. He doesn't look too happy about it, but an elimination is an elimination. Oh boy, the adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
No, it can't end like this. Come on, do something quick.
He's all fired up now, King, and I'd hate to be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him now.
He might as well start walking back to the locker room. He's out of this match.
Talk about intimidating. Snitsky's got everything it takes to be a dominant.
This match has come to an abrupt end for that superstar.
This Marcus Corvon is pure power, and he knows how to use it.
He does indeed. The alpha male leaves a trail of broken bodies wherever he goes.
I think he's aiming to add another one here tonight.
You're not going to get him with that one. Like him or not, there is no denying the UK's William Regal's toughness, fire, and resilience.
If the English had had 20 of him during the Revolutionary War, we'd still be speaking... Oh, wait a minute.
Take all the time you need, King. We'll just enjoy the silence.
His opponent telegraphed that one. Oh my gosh! He's been eliminated from the match! He reversed it!
Excellent counter. What ring presence. Tommy Dreamer has shed years of blood. Is that? Yes, that's an elimination. Matt Hardy has said it many times. He's climbing up. I'm not so sure this is a good idea.
He countered that one perfectly. There's the reversal.
Joe.
This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars...
Look at this! Look at this! You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here!
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out that fire, or this one's not going to end well. Up and over and out. Eliminated. He saw that one coming. Elijah Burke had 102 knockouts as a boxer before he came to WWE. 102!
And it would have been 103. But after knocking this capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this!
Wow! Could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced commentary? Man, is there even going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done?
Not if they have their way, King. Everything they came in here with tonight is going to be left in that ring, mark my words.
I hope these fans appreciate it, JR. These superstars are putting it all on the line for them right here tonight. I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be disappointed if they didn't go all out.
Well, that's easy for the fans to say. They've never set foot inside that ring.
No, but they spend their hard-earned dollars to watch what goes on inside it. And without them,
listen,
we'd all be out of the job.
I was sorry to see Gregory Helms leave Raw, but there's no denying that it was the right career move for him. You've seen the way he's completely dominated Smackdown's cruiserweight division, JR.
He certainly has, but quite frankly, I'm perfectly fine with him being on the Smackdown roster. I prefer superstars who appreciate what they've got, not ones that blame others for what they've done.
And I love to fight.
Is there any superstar in WWE who can go toe-to-toe with that man, The Undertaker? I don't think there is.
Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? There's no way The Undertaker's gonna win this match. Just look at him.
Oh, I am, King. I'm looking at one of the most awesome forces I've ever seen in a WWE ring. And I think the dead man's going to remind everyone tonight why they call him the Phenom. It looks as if Finley may have left his leprechaun at home tonight. And I, for one, am happy about that.
Come on, JR. What have you got against Leprechaun? You know, little people are people too.
I'll be honest with you, King. This is not the way I thought this match would go at all.
Me neither, JR. I guess that just goes to show that anything can happen in the WWE.
I think you hit the nail right on the head, King. And it's that unpredictability that makes it so exciting.
I don't think I've ever seen a guy as well put together as the Masterpiece. He really is like a work of art.
Look, I don't know art, but I know what I don't like, and I don't like Master's arrogance. Oh man, I think we're about to see a high-risk move here.
You think these fans have gotten their money's worth tonight, JR?
If they haven't yet, I'm sure they're going to by the end of this match.
Well, I don't say this too often, but I completely agree with you.
I'll tell you what, King, the WWE Superstars are about the greatest athletes you'll find in any sport, period.
What do you mean, just about, JR? Can you actually think of anywhere else that you can see athletes of this caliber?
I was just going for a little humility there, King. I'm not surprised it was lost on you. You've got to ask yourself, how much punishment will these superstars be able to withstand tonight?
I don't know, JR, but I think they're pretty intent on finding out.
They certainly are. I don't know how it's going to end, but I can guarantee you they're going to leave it all in the ring. I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You've got to have some excellent conditioning to be able to do what they do.
Well, that's the name of the game, JR. You got to keep moving. No dog ever peed on a moving car.
Oh, that's a lovely image, King. I'd ask you where you come up with this stuff, but I don't think I want to know, quite frankly.
These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see, King, and they're getting their money's worth tonight.
They sure are, JR. There's no question.
Here's your winner, Matt Hardy.
I can slap a tornado. I can dry up a sea, yeah. When I live for the moment, there ain't no with me. I can slap a tornado. I can dry up a sea, yeah. When I live for the moment, there ain't no with me. Now don't you stand up, we man up. These that don't show us no love. South, stand up, we man up. These that don't show us no love. Be strong, be a man, don't lie, don't steal, keep it real for as long as you live. Make money if it's the last thing you do. Don't matter what he or she do. I can see through anything you think, you say, you try, slick, trying to get by. You can't even look me in my eye. Go hard to the dirt, don't stop, don't quit. Even if you still can't get rich quick. Why you wanna judge me when you don't know me? I'm a
sports entertainment, WrestleMania.
One, two, three. He did it. God, he did it on the grandest stage of them all. This moment will live forever.
This is what you want, isn't it? 80,000 screaming WWE fans chanting your name at WrestleMania. I can see it in your eyes. You think you've got that ruthless aggression. So now you're gonna have to prove it to me. And I'm giving you the opportunity of a lifetime because this is where stars become superstars. And superstars become legends. And that's what I expect from you, to become a legend of this business. That's your responsibility, not mine. All I can do is give you the chance. It's up to you to make the impact. I want you to make it back here to the Showcase of the Immortals. To WrestleMania. You're gonna have to beat the best. The best from Raw and the best from Smackdown. And this year, I'm bringing back the Tribe of Extreme. The new breed will be on leash. Because I'm bringing back ECW. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Hey, player, it's your general manager, Theodore Long. I think you've got what it takes to become the #1 contender for the championship. But there's a whole lot of superstars between you and the top spot. I want you to start climbing that ladder. But keep in mind, you're going to need some friends along the way. And I've got one in mind. Holla.
So you want to be a championship contender, huh? Well, it's a relatively simple process. Go after the current contenders and beat them to earn a spot for yourself. The respect of your fellow superstars should also be one of your top priorities. Whether you earn it from them or you beat it out of them, it's up to you.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Candice Michelle. from Richmond, Virginia, Mickey James.
This is terrible. You can't let your opponent build this kind of momentum.
Well, all I can say is someone's been eating their vitamins and saying their prayers.
You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going out. This is a mistake, JR. Everyone knows that overconfidence costs superstars matches.
That might be true, King, but all I see is a very confident superstar who's got everything going his way.
Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a dream come true, King. Except when I have to sit here and listen to you drool over the Divas.
Come on, JR. You know I'm helpless when it comes to puppies.
Oh, I know, King. And that's why I'm bringing a pitcher of ice water out here with me next time.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's gonna go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only exercise you get is stretching the truth or jumping to conclusions.
Well, judging from the shape I'm in, I don't appear to be doing too much of either, King. You're looking pretty fit, though, I must say. Look at this! Look at this! You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here!
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out that fire, or this one's not gonna end well.
Look at the confidence radiating off this superstar.
All I see is an overconfident superstar who's throwing away the match by not following up.
One. And there's a little something for the crowd. The best superstars never ignore their fans.
The best superstars also finish off their opponents instead of giving them time to recover.
4. I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have some good old Oklahoma barbecue before tonight's show, but I don't think that's it, man.
3. Oh, boy! Look at this!
Drop chest first directly onto that thinly padded security barrier. There's no room for error when you're on the top.
You're not going to win a match by insulting your opponent.
No, but having the crowd behind you can certainly get the adrenaline pumping.
7.
Oh, boy. These top rope moves can go either way.
9.
This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love.
Show off all you want, but it's not going to win you the match.
No, but getting the crowd behind you can certainly give you the edge.
4.
I tell you, King, I've got no earthly idea how these superstars can maintain this intensity week after week after week.
It's not easy, JR. There's no off-season. It's not like you've got 6 months to recover after WrestleMania.
That's for damn sure. And that's why I don't think there can be any doubt in anyone's mind that the superstars of the WWE are the greatest athletes in the world.
There's the reversal.
4.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself if it's all the same to you, King. You know, King, I'm not sure that Candace is all there most of the time. She seems a little spacey to me.
That makes sense, JR. I think her ring attire might have been made on the moon, because her body is out of this world.
You know, just when I think you can't embarrass me any...
Here's the pin! Could this be it? Man, is there even going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done?
Not if they have their way, King. Everything they came in here with tonight is going to be left in that ring, mark my words.
I hope these fans appreciate it, JR. These superstars are putting it all on the line for them right here tonight. You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Oh boy, the adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
No, it can't end like this. Come on, do something, quick!
I'll be honest with you, King. This is not the way I thought this match would go at all.
Me neither, JR.
This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow, could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced commentary?
A textbook reversal there.
You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars.
You're not wrong, King. This is a risky move. It could prove to be disastrous.
Looks like someone's heading for the high rent district.
4.
No one's ever going to confuse Candace with a Mac tactician. But there's more to sports entertainment than knowing 100 different holes.
Yeah, but if Candace wanted to learn a few, I'd be more than happy to show her.
My, what a generous offer, King. And to think, some people say you're not a gentleman.
9.
After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure.
His pity wagon penetrates my skin, so sensitive, makes me sick. And like before, makes no sense, never coming, always leaving right before. Hooked on substance, digging deeper, can't reveal why we live well enough alone. Never thought about the shame.
Welcome to Smackdown, where Judgment Day is only 6 weeks away. This is Michael Cole here with John Bradshaw Layfield at ringside, and we've got an interesting match in the making tonight.
That's right, and it's all about the most important thing in this business, respect.
And the respect of the fans in the locker room is something that any would-be #1 contender needs.
You got that right, and if you can't get them to give it to you, you've got to be able to take it.
And here we go with some more Smackdown action.
This is a match a lot of folks have had their eye on all week. Let's see how this goes.
De la calle a la lucha, siempre represento con mi chocho cachucha. 619 Simón, that's my Cora. San Diego, Puerto Rico, Sinaloa. Puyaca, Puyaca, 619, hey, Puyaca, Puyaca. That's my pueblo, Puyaca, Puyaca. 619, hey, Puyaca, Puyaca. Rey Misterio, what you gonna do when we come for you? Córrele, córrele, ándale. What you gonna do when we come for you? Córrele, córrele, ándale. Watcha, cuidado con los celos.
And here's a superstar who's impressed many of us with his in-ring performances lately, although tonight, he's just managing his new partner.
Come on, he couldn't manage his way out of a paper bag. This is a clear example of our general manager trying to stack the deck.
I walk through this land like a runner's man. Never can you imagine the pain that I bring. If I said I'm a jewel in the streets of the thing, it's a K-I-N, G-N Hill, while it's banned in the world, and I have no fear. I'm the mean and the mean, the nightmare dreams, the root of all evil. Weak fear me, yeah. Somebody gon' get their ass kicked. Somebody gon' get their wig split. Somebody gon' get their ass kicked. Somebody gon' get their wig split.
Listen, he's established himself recently as a candidate and become the #1 contender for the championship.
Yeah, and if he loses here tonight, he might not be one for much longer.
Good evening, and welcome to Smackdown, coming to you tonight from Atlanta, Georgia.
Hot Atlanta's ready to go, and I'm just as fired up as this sellout crowd.
With good reason. You and I know both what's coming up, and these fans are definitely getting their money's worth tonight.
And there's the counter.
Great reversal.
Rey Mysterio never fails to impress me. Every time he enters the ring, he finds another way to defy the laws of physics.
Speaking of the law of physics, I think Rey's gotten to a point where his competition is just too big. And I don't know. He's putting a lot on the line going up there. Seeing a match like this makes me proud to be part of this company.
I'm with you, partner. You just can't experience.
Going up that turnbuckle hurts a hell of a lot less than coming down from it.
And here's the cover.
1, 2.
I don't think anyone in this match has even considered that they might not walk out the winner.
Of course not. That's the kind of attitude that gets you beat quicker than anything.
And that's something I don't think people realize. The mental conditioning of the WWE superstars is just as impressive as the physical conditioning. I think we might be looking at the future of the WWE in this ring tonight.
Wouldn't surprise me one bit. This is a great match. The fans are definitely into it.
And that's what really matters. If the WWE fans aren't happy, they'll let you know it.
I've been looking forward to this match all night.
So have I. It's certainly been one of the most anticipated matchups in recent weeks.
And usually when you got that kind of hype, it's tough to live up to expectation, but these superstars aren't having any trouble doing that.
They sure aren't. What a cowardly move. He can't win fair and square, so he tries to screw his opponent out of the victory.
Hey, nothing wrong with doing whatever it takes to win. If it was that bad, the ref would have on the mat, shoulders down. This could be it. This has been a great match so far, but I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved, but if that isn't going to make you popular, but he could get the pin right here.
We've seen this before. He'll do whatever it takes to win and take every advantage he can.
Of course he will. That's what you got to do to survive in this business.
Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
You know, if you let me train you, you could be Cruiserweight champ inside a year.
Oh, no. I've heard stories about the way you train people. You make Marine drill instructors look like pushovers. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
He slipped out of that one. When I first heard about this match, I wasn't sure what to think, but these superstars are blowing me away.
Really? As soon as I heard about it, I expected a tremendous matchup, and I haven't been disappointed.
I didn't say I'm not disappointed, but I'll talk about getting stuck with you as a broadcast partner some other time. Gregory Helms is one of the most dangerous cruiserweights in the business. This guy knows about 6 different ways to take you out from any position.
Yeah, and 5 of them require the referee to be looking the other way if he doesn't want to get disqualified.
It's crazy to think that we actually get paid to do a job like this. There's thousands of people out there who would do this for free.
Really? Maybe I should look into that. I could get a better broadcast partner and save the... He's going for the pin! This could be it! 2. This capacity crowd is... This superstar is all fired up! And so is this capacity crowd!
Yeah? Well, one mistake and we're going to see that fire put out pronto.
Rey Mysterio is so fast, so agile, and so talented, and he's proven that he's championship material.
Sure, he was a champ for what, a couple of weeks? Of course it wasn't anything compared to my legendary reign.
It was longer than that, and if I recall correctly, he successfully defended the championship against you.
Yeah, a fluke victory against an injured opponent. That's how this little jumping bean has to win his matches.
I certainly don't end. He's building up a head of steam.
Look out, here it comes, 619. This match proves without a doubt why he's going for the cover.
1, 2.
He's going up, and what goes up must come down. This is stupid. Why is he risking everything by going up? This could be 3 right here.
1, 2, 3.
Man, this one's turned into
Well, what do you have to say about that?
I've got to admit, that didn't go exactly the way I thought it would.
Do you think this might open up the #1 contender field at all?
I don't think one match will make much of a difference either way.
You might be right. It takes a sustained effort to earn your spot.
It sure does. There isn't much room for a flash in the pan at the top.
Let's get one thing straight, Playboy. I'm the face of Smackdown, and you better respect that. I'm gonna be named the #1 contender at Judgment Day, and God help you or anybody else who gets in my way. Listen, player, I'm scheduling you and your partner for a tag team match this week. If you look good out there, I'll give you a shot at a couple of your rival contenders. You feel me?
Let me get this straight. You think you're a legitimate contender?
You? I'm looking forward to proving just how little respect I have for you next week. Assuming your opponents this week don't prove what a fraud you are first.
With Judgment Day still more than a month away, things are heating up here on Smackdown. This is Michael Cole here with JBL at ringside, and John, I'm really looking forward to that big tag team match tonight.
It's going to be a war, that's for sure. None of these guys can stand each other.
There certainly does seem to be a mutual lack of respect between the two teams.
And if you don't have respect, you don't have anything in this business.
Talk about a sore loser.
He's getting territorial. He doesn't like the idea of another challenger on his turf.
Well, like it or not, I don't think he has any intention of leaving.
It's too soon to tell. Anyone can have a good couple of weeks or a bad couple of weeks.
Well, I think all these superstars will have ample opportunity to prove themselves.
Absolutely. We've got a month between now and Judgment Day. Anything can happen.
Man, word in the locker room is that your opponents don't have a shred of respect for you. And they're not the only ones. If you want to accomplish anything around here, you better start impressing some of us.
I shouldn't even be calling you about this, but your friend had an accident last night. The kind that wasn't an accident, if you know what I mean. I can't say anymore. If they knew I'd said anything to you...
I'm still sorting through the details, but your partner somehow got injured last night, and no one's talking about it. You ain't got anybody watching your back now, player, so you're gonna have to be double careful from now on.
Moses, Father, will you make me a stronger man? Father says he'll try. Pain goes slash across his face and all it hurt. Boy, be a man and don't you cry. I say it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Richmond, Virginia, Mickey James. And the opponent, from Boise, Idaho, Tori Wilson.
excellent counter. What ring presence.
So, how do you think this one's gonna turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea.
Oh no, this is terrible. You can't let your opponent build this kind of momentum.
Well, all I can say is someone's been eating their vitamins and saying their prayers. Look at this. Look at this. You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here.
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out that fire, or this one's not gonna end well.
The referee is out, King. Will we see someone take advantage?
I'd be disappointed in them if they didn't, JR. This is a great opportunity.
Would you look at that? A blatantly illegal maneuver. That should be a disqualification.
You might be right, JR, but I don't hear the ring bell. This match is still going. I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's gonna go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
We could be looking at a pinfall here, folks.
2.
This match is going to continue until someone's completely debilitated. And considering the resiliency of these superstars, that's not going to be easy.
That's for sure. No one in this match is going down without a fight.
And I wouldn't expect any less from them, King. Like them or not, you've got to respect the tenacity of each and every WWE super. Oh boy, the adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
No, it can't end like this. Come on, do something quick. After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't walk away from every match in the best shape.
They sure don't. We've seen more than one superstar taken out of here on a stretcher.
I don't think that these superstars have even contemplated.
That's a short climb, but a potentially long fall. This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow, could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced commentary?
This is Raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the #1 brand of sports entertainment.
You've got that right, JR. You're not going to see this kind of action on Smackdown.
Not on Smackdown or anywhere else. There's nothing else out there that can come close to the excitement of seeing the Raw superstars perform live.
There's the reversal. Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths were going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it. This is a risky move. It could prove to be disastrous.
Any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter how beat up you are, you can't ever let your opponent know the extent of your injuries.
And that's easier said than done, JR. The human body can only absorb so much punishment. I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be disappointed if they didn't go all out.
Well, that's easy for the fans to say. They've never set foot inside that ring.
No, but they spend their hard-earned dollars to watch what goes on inside it. And without...
Here's the pin! Could this be it?
1, 2.
Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a dream come true, King. Except when I have to sit here and listen to you drool over the divas.
Come on, JR. You know I'm helpless when it comes to puppies.
Oh, And here's the pin!
1, 2.
This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies right now.
And you've got to admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR.
It sure does. But I just hope these superstars can settle their differences in the ring and leave it at that.
You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars.
You're not wrong, King. They compete every week until they are physically incapable of continuing. There's no off-season in the WWE.
We're not talking about running a ball down a field or slapping a puck into a net. This is serious physical competition.
It sure is. The toughest athletes in the world are on the WWE roster, and that's a fact.
You're not going to win a match by insulting your opponent.
No, but having the crowd behind you can certainly get the adrenaline pumping. These fans can't get enough of Tori Wilson, and neither can I.
Everywhere Tori goes, she wins them over with that beautiful smile of hers.
Wait a minute. You're looking at her smile? What the heck is wrong with you, Uncle Jerry? Never mind. I think I know the answer to that one.
I talked to these superstars backstage before the match, and I don't think I've ever seen competitors so ready to get it on.
And that's coming through loud and clear. Are you seeing what I'm seeing, King? Looks like turnabout is fair play. This could be a pinfall.
1, 2, 3.
These superstars are going to put each
We're 1 month away from Judgment Day, and you can feel the electricity in the air. I'm Michael Cole here with JBL for another week of Smackdown Sports Entertainment.
It's always intense when things get personal, and this is about as personal as it gets.
You said it. Disrespect, professional jealousy, an ambush against an ally.
Alleged ambush, Michael. And even if it's not true, these guys have plenty of reasons to tear each other apart.
There's still a cloud of mystery surrounding the mysterious injury suffered by this man's partner last week.
Hey, accidents happen, Michael, and when you start earning the disrespect of your fellow superstars, they happen a lot more often, if you know what I mean.
Siempre represento con mi chocho cachucha. 6 máximo, that's my quota. San Diego, Puerto Rico, Sinaloa. Puyaca, Puyaca, 619. Hey, Puyaca, Puyaca, that's my pueblo. Puyaca, Puyaca, 619. Hey, Puyaca, Puyaca, Red Estéreo. What you gonna do when we come for you? Córrele, ándale. What you gonna do when we come for you? Córrele, ándale. Mira, mira.
Listen.
He's made no secret of the fact that he has little or no respect for his opponent. Some have speculated that he was responsible for last week's assault.
Assault? Last I heard, it was an injury. Unless you've got some proof, why don't you give the mudslinging a rest? Seeing a match like this makes me proud to be part of this company.
I'm with you, partner. You just can't experience a thrill like this anywhere else.
And that's because you're not going to see athletes like the WWE superstars anywhere else, Cole.
You certainly aren't. They're the greatest athletes in the world, and this is the only place you'll see them doing what they do best. I think we might be looking at the future of the WWE in this ring tonight.
Wouldn't surprise me one bit. This is a great match. The fans are definitely into it.
And that's what really matters. If the WWE fans aren't happy, they'll let you know.
I don't know. He's putting a lot on the line going up there. He's going for the cover. No superstar in the locker room can have.
There's the cover. Can he do it?
When I first heard about this match, I wasn't sure what to think, but these superstars are blowing me away. That isn't going to make you popular, but you got to do whatever it takes to win.
I just think it's unfortunate whenever a superstar decides to cheat to win rather than compete fairly.
A lot of people think Rey Mysterio's really exciting to watch, but going up that turnbuckle hurts a hell of a lot less than coming down from it.
And there's the reversal.
Nice quick counter there.
I certainly don't envy. So much can go wrong from that top turnbuckle.
Here's the pin.
We're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight.
I'm all for freedom of expression, whether I agree with what they're saying or not. Wow, great reversal.
Gregory Helms is the longest reigning champion in Smackdown history.
Oh, hold on there. I think you're confusing him with me, and I don't even know how that's possible. I've seen matches won and lost because of moves like this.
He's going for the pin. This could be it.
I've been looking forward to this match all night.
So have I. It's certainly been one of the most anticipated matchups in recent weeks.
And usually when you got that kind of hype, it's tough to live up to expectation, but these superstars aren't having any trouble doing that.
They sure aren't, and that's an impressive thing in and of itself.
There's the cover.
1, 2.
I love hearing a crowd come alive, even if I disagree with what they're saying.
Me too, and I do agree with what they're saying.
Raymond, he could get the pin right here.
2, 3.
I think these superstars.
Got to admit it, he hung in there and looked good doing it.
That one could have gone either way. It wasn't the dominating victory he needed.
Maybe not, but to go toe-to-toe with a #1 contender candidate like that.
Sure, it's impressive, but it's not enough to land him in a title match.
I don't think he expects that. He seems ready to prove himself.
Good, because it's no secret his opponent's got friends in the locker room.
Oh, that's a real shame what happened to your partner, huh? Whoever did that must not have had much respect for him, or for you either, for that matter. That makes for a lot of suspects. Why, you could even include me in that list.
Hold up, man. Are you still trying to become the #1 contender? Man, if you want to stay in the running, you better impress me and the boys in the back in your match.
Pocket full of shells, sunset dragon. Haven't even slept all day. Slow down, something's gotta give. Might as well live it up into the face. Yeah, you got it, everything you dreamed of. I just wanna be famous, be so jaded. 'Cause all I play my bodies take my money from me. Show up at the Oscars, smoke out there's helping. For money is for nothing.
Almost time for our match this week, which means your delusions about becoming #1 contender are almost over. I don't respect you as a superstar, and I know that you can't last 5 minutes in the ring with me.
There's less than a month to go until Judgment Day, and things haven't been dull here on Smackdown. Michael Cole and JBL at ringside, and if you thought last week's grudge match was intense, wait until you see tonight's.
Tonight, that wannabe #1 contender's got a chance to address that respect deficit he's got going on around here.
Not to mention a chance to avenge the alleged assault against his partner 2 weeks ago.
This is his night to put up or shut up. Let's see what he's got.
Now here's a superstar who wants to be considered #1 contender material, but he's encountered nothing but disrespect from his fellow superstars.
And when you're in a situation like that, all you can do is go out there and win matches, even if you got to beat every guy in the locker room.
Siempre represento con mi chocho cachucha. 619, that's my quota. San Diego, Puerto Rico, Sinaloa. Puyaca, Puyaca, 619. Hey, Puyaca, Puyaca, that's my pueblo. Puyaca, Puyaca, 619. Hey, Puyaca, Puyaca, Rey Stereo. What you gonna do when we come for you? Córrele, ándale. What you gonna do when we come for you? Córrele, ándale. Mira, mira, watcha, watcha. Cuidado con los celos.
He's facing the same superstar that his friend faced last week, and I don't think he's going to go any easier on him than his partner did.
Not a chance. When you're at his level, the last thing you want is some upstart trying to take your spot.
Now that I have everybody's attention, I would just like to remind you that I weigh in tonight at 246 pounds. I hail from Green Bay, Wisconsin, Mr. Kennedy!
Step a little closer, close to my fire. Troubles my drug takes me higher and higher. Turn up the music, light up the crowd. Turn up.
What a reversal!
I think someone's been taking flying lessons.
Without a doubt, Ken Kennedy is one of the most outspoken superstars on the Smackdown roster.
You make it sound like Kennedy's all talk and no action. He doesn't seem to have much trouble putting his money where his mouth is.
Maybe not, but it's only a matter of time before Kennedy's mouth gets him into some trouble he can't get himself out of.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle, and injured superstars like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%, you've got to be able to hide it from your opponent.
That's absolutely right. This business is as psychological as it is physical. You can't let your opponents think you're easy pickings.
Well, I wouldn't consider any of these superstars to be easy pickings, no matter how beaten up they get. Watching these superstars go at it reminds me...
I don't know. He's putting a lot on the line going up there.
Nice reversal.
Man, what a match. Kids, if you're watching...
So much can go wrong from that top turnbuckle. I certainly don't envy the referee in this match. I don't know if this is such a good move. This could be disastrous.
Rey Mysterio is so fast, so agile, and so talented, and he's proven that he's...
I don't think the fans like that one too much. I'm sure that breaks his heart.
It should. These fans are the lifeblood of WWE, and he doesn't give a damn what they think.
It sounds like this capacity crowd has something on their minds.
Yeah, and 10,000 paying customers can't be wrong. Mr. Kennedy's got it all. He's got the look, he's great on the stick, and he knows how to get it done in the ring.
Yeah, and if you don't...
Going up that turnbuckle hurts a hell of a lot less than coming down from it. When I first heard about this match, I wasn't sure what to think, but these superstars are blowing me away.
Really? As soon as
He's been looking for that all match, and now he's taking advantage.
Taking advantage is a rather generous way to put it. He's cheating, plain and simple.
Night after night, the WWE superstars never fail to amaze the fans.
And that's a good thing. I don't even like to think about where we'd be if they didn't.
Well, we wouldn't be sitting here calling this match, that's for sure. And there's the pin!
1, 2, 3.
Man, this one's turned into a fight. This is getting good.
Are you serious? Those two will...
Shut up. Calvary's coming.
And not a moment too soon.
All the stupid. How could he miss?
I think it's called skill. Oh my, now both of them are gone.
He just did him a huge favor.
And I'd be surprised if he didn't expect something in return.
I don't approve of what your opponent tried to do to you after your last match, but I gotta tell you, dawg, this feud is red hot, and so is this business.
I just want you to know you don't owe me anything for that save. As far as I'm concerned, I got to take out 2 other contenders, and that puts me at the head of the pack for a title shot. So you're welcome. And, thanks. I just want you to know you don't owe me anything for that save. As far as I'm concerned.